All right, guys, we are back into the finals of our Pro Play Tour here in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to have Jeremy Mitchell on the right and Cody Angeloff on the left. Pen Magicians versus Salamangreat going strong here for the final event today. So let's go ahead and get this going. I've done your transition. I have Travis back with me. He is scarfing down his food.
What's up, you guys? You're commentating the finals.
Pardon us, you know.
So basically, we're a die roll away. Jeremy wins a die roll. I spoke to him about it. Probably going to win this match just because it's a good matchup.
Yeah, it is a really good matchup for Pendulum.
He does win the die roll, yeah. So who won the die roll? Jeremy?
I think Jeremy did there. It went pretty quick. I think he did. We're about to find out here in a second.
All right, guys, who you think's going to win? Please write it down in that chat.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Keep it coming. Let them know who you think's going to win. I know a lot of you have been voting for Salamangreat. They've been going crazy for Salamangreat.
Is Trip the Pen God or is it Jeremy Mitchell?
I'm going to go with Jeremy Mitchell on this one.
Mitchell?
Mitchell.
More top equals more godly.
Yeah, he's more godly, absolutely. And everyone's going insane to Salamangreat. Like, it literally came out yesterday, and here it is in the finals at our event.
Oh, yeah, no. Absolutely. Is that Dark Worm? Stop. Please stop. There's no
Pendulum
way.
call. Salads hopefully will win. We will want salad. They call it keep on salad.
I am not playing Andres. I am bending.
Yeah, he's bending today. He's doing an awesome job. He takes a break here and there and comes and joins me on stream, which I greatly appreciate. We have him here whenever we want. Pendulum call, Dark Worm, and no hand trap. Game 2.
Pen call.
Yeah, pen call, Dark Worm, no hand trap. Let's go to game 2. Absolutely.
All right, so yeah, we are going to go to. I'm kidding.
Richie, the commentator, is going to win. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, Cody may have Ogre for the Electromite. You never know. I hated that format. I always got Ogre.
Yeah, he made an insane board earlier, man. And
Iron Desire? This is not real.
Top 4, Jeremy did. So he's probably going to go off again because Cody's just not stopping anything. And
Jeremy is definitely not real. He has Penfall, Dark Form, and Desires.
It's what we call opening the stones.
Oh, yeah, the stones.
Yeah, this man has opened the stones. Azathoth Turbo or Kali Yuga Turbo. He hasn't made Kali Yuga, though. Every time he's been on stream, no Kali Yuga. I don't think he plays it. Do you know if he plays it or not?
I doubt it, but no. He's a very streamlined pen player. He doesn't like playing tag cards. I feel like the deck already wins one first, so I don't know why you need Kali Yuga. So those builds are just really bad, in my opinion. Your deck's already doing what it has to do without having to play bricks.
Yeah, so we have Electromite.
So Jeremy understands the pen deck like entirely. He used to play like 20 hand traps back then. And then he got second out of UDS. He's a god.
Yeah, I just realized someone said it's okay he opened Exodia. Basically is what's going on right now.
He has like 10 cards in hand.
I don't think he plays Azathoth either.
No, he doesn't do. He's not a degenerate player. He just likes to win the basic way of like negates and card advantage.
Sets pendulum scales, and here's your pendulum summon. Ooh. I can't wait till we fix this in Orlando. We played a glare card. You know what that is?
What is that?
It says I win the game because you can't see it.
I assumed that was the.
That's what that card does right there.
Yeah. Well, we all know it's a jackal. So.
I'm just messing, guys. We've been dealing with this all weekend, unfortunately, but we'll have it fixed for Orlando. Yeah, we will also have deck lists after the event. We didn't put up deck lists because we need to finish the event to put them out there first. So the hang tight, we will have them available very soon. On Zodiac, I gotta put on sunglasses to watch this stream. I'm sorry, man.
That's a good joke.
But we've been messing with it. We've been messing with it all the time. Our first match yesterday was Blair Hunter, and some guy was like, "Oh, it's not Blair Hunter, bro. It's Blair Hunter playing this game."
That's crazy.
Because it's only this side that does it. I don't know what this side does. This side is okay.
So right now, looks like the game is pretty sealed. He's gonna add it's 3 negates basically.
Metaltron on board.
If he makes Dweller, it's probably game.
Yeah, he made Dweller against Salamangreat.
He better make Dweller.
He's going to. Yeah, he knows.
It's game. It's game.
He knows what it's.
Yeah.
He made almost the exact same board last game.
And he has 4 in hand. That's not even. That's
and
real.
It was Bel Air, and he just scooped. He tried one thing, he just scooped. I'm done.
He did this on top of like drawing lock, didn't he?
He did that, and then he went discard for a Dweller, and it goes drawing lock on another play. And I was like, yeah, you're done.
Jeremy's mastered the Pendulum deck. I mean, the Pendulum deck to me is a very like same concept as every other deck to summon negates. Just can't side properly. It's a weird deck.
Your timing is wrong because they had an hour in finals.
That's fine.
Well, okay, they always gonna. And that's Konami regulation.
if anything.
Is that Konami regulation? Oh wow. When it,
Finals top 4 is 58 and top 8 is
oh wow. I didn't know.
This man's a god. Yo, someone says to notice him, Travis. He said, it's Exe or Say.
Oh, Xavier Clark. He's a cool guy.
He said notice him, senpai. I don't know what you got
Kamal's
going
friend.
on. I don't know what you got going on, bro.
No, I don't. I don't have any followers. I'm not Kamal
You don't have lurkers?
or Cody.
Man, this is really tough for Cody, man. It's like
I mean, Cody knows the writing's on the wall, but he just doesn't want to accept it just because he doesn't want to. It's kind of embarrassing to just scoop like that.
The answer to the chat of why he didn't activate Roller during the semi-phase is because Cody plays Impermanence, so he's waiting for him
Yeah,
to be played,
exactly.
and then he can't be
You want to block Impermanence from being activated, so you wait for a card to be summoned. It's kind of common sense, but it's just viewed as something incorrect just because standby phase Dweller has been something everyone does for years.
Yeah. Hey, commentator dude, which is your favorite reptile archetype?
We don't really use the reptiles. It's not really been meta relevant ever, to be honest. Probably last reptile. I mean, Danger
Yeah, I can't
Snake.
remember. Snack? Yeah, can we just say Snack?
Yeah.
Snack is the best.
Snake is the best.
So he goes into Bailings here. I really like
Bailings,
this card, man.
yeah.
It's so good.
I mean, he's just summoning blanks at this point, to be honest.
He needs fusion.
He needs to, he wants to have both traps so that he can even have a chance. But, Jackal's just going to stop
He could do
Gazelle.
He could also do Super Volley. He has Super Volley.
I mean, he can just negate Gazelle, the game's over.
I wonder what Jeremy will do here. So he gets a field spell.
So Jeremy's game plan, what he told me, is he wants to win the Dairo, win game 1, and then game 2 Denko him. And then
Which is what we saw literally earlier.
Yeah, so
Top
that's
4
his
is game 2 Denko. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
that's his game plan. I mean, if it'll happen, it'll be interesting, but
So it looks like he's going into Sunlight Wolf.
uh,
Yeah, there it is. This is interesting to watch. We're all just watching here, and it's like, okay, when is he just going to stop this? He's under Dweller. With this,
Super Poly can actually change the whole game.
That's what I just said.
yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really put into effect until it's cute. But that's all it's really gonna be.
I literally just said.
I think if he had Super Poly, he would have done it standby phase, so that Dweller can't resolve, right?
I mean, the problem though is that he couldn't send it to Dweller head. It's a Link and a.
Does he play Mud Dragon?
He must, I don't think so.
No, maybe he plays a Super Poly target that's generic, like Mud Dragon.
I don't think so, no, yeah. We did see Cody OTK somebody on stream using a Fusion of Fire.
Yeah, that card's insane.
And we were like, okay.
Japan doesn't play it, but that's because they have triple maxi.
Cody's deck is literally Salamangreat all in. He plays multiples of the build.
Yeah.
And he also plays Mole. He plays a lot of the different one-offs that people either don't play at all or...
I mean, I think they're
it in.
unnecessary. I mean, maybe he got here just because of maybe he was the only one playing the deck correctly. I don't know, but those cards are just kind of subpar. I mean, who knows? Maybe you have the right matchups.
He plays the names because he plays the Mole and he also plays his Irons.
I really think Thunder Dragon, Guard Dragon should be in the finals. I don't know what keeps happening.
They all got knocked out, man.
Yeah, Thunder Dragon's ceiling is so high. It's kind of like Draco Zoo. But people just keep getting knocked out and it makes no sense. There has to be something wrong with it.
Especially the board they make with all those negates, it's just okay.
It's just the deck ceiling is
Crystal
so high.
Wings, Zombie Stein, okay.
No deck can do these things.
Cody thinking of what he can do. I mean, what else he can do from here? So you make Sunlight Wolf, then what?
Yeah,
I'm not sure what his next play would be.
I mean, unless he has Super Poly, this turns over. Yeah, his hand looks really, really subpar, very average.
You have the rage. The rage
That deck just seems so average just even looking at him. How is this deck top? How is this a top potential deck?
This is a best of 3. Yeah, Dweller is coming back. There's just a lot of stuff that activates Engrave and stuff like that. Graveyard effects. Dweller's really good.
This duel is more than over. and Sunlight Wolf points at the opponent, gives him an extra zone.
Yep. Yeah, now he has another zone all the way down yonder.
No, and then now Oath gets another effect.
Let's see what ends up happening here. If someone mentioned in Dweller still with no ulti reprint, it's back in the meta again.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
No, Dweller should be ulti a long time ago.
He could rage pop too, get negated, and then he's going to try to keep his elemental alive by using the material, but then he's still going to get damage down.
He's using Metatron's effect.
Can we please get an ulti Dweller print? Okay.
I mean, by now Konami should make Dweller ulti. It's just common.
Can't be targeted. At least he's shooting in the secondary.
I mean, Dweller should probably get banned, honestly. Dweller's a ban-worthy Xyz. It's just too insane. It's a lingering effect.
Sets another scale.
Also, with the flashing lights, sniper taking pictures.
Have to wonder if we're going to get that chronograph hit like in the OCG, and what would do for Pen Magician, especially with the new support.
Pendulum Magician doesn't need to get hit. It's a fair deck.
Where it's at right now, yeah.
I think it's just, the guys master the deck, maybe Lux on his side. I don't think it's a deck that needs to get hit. It's just not a problem.
Yeah, Jerry Mitchell's an amazing player. Definitely knows the ins and outs of this deck. Sometimes that gets you there sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
And kudos to Cody for using essentially a brand new deck this weekend and making it this far.
He had time to test, but he does know how the deck is. It just looks so cookie cutter that I don't know what to say about it.
He scoops, that's it. Yeah, he scoops. He can't get past what's happening right now.
So now it basically comes down to Denko. Imagine Pen Call, Dark Room, Denko. That's game on its own.
All right, so here we're going into game number 2. Cody goes first, opens up Lady Debug. I like Lady Debug in the deck. It's not the greatest card, but it's also like when you're playing against a player who's not that experienced, they want to hit it with Ash. And it's a good Ash target, especially if you have like Circle in your hand or something else in your hand, it just gets you there.
Like, wait, you saying what do you side against him?
So it gets his search, then immediately goes into Pot of Desires.
I only want to side over and like steer mode.
Just like 6 cards, right?
6. Yeah.
So he checks what he banishes. And now he's gonna go ahead and draw 2.
How do you not break?
Someone go congratulate Jeremy.
That's literally 25% of your deck.
XCs are my favorites, Radical Ninja. By the way, my name is Richie. I see you keep calling me commentator guy, which is fine, and it doesn't bother me, but if you wanted to know, my name is Richie.
It's a +1 on its own.
Cody can roar the reboot. Yeah, absolutely. If Cody sets Salamangreat roar, he can definitely roar the reboot.
So what is Jeremy's hand?
So I haven't seen really his hand, but it looks like he's got a red reboot in his hand.
Oh, for real?
But Cody can essentially set roar and just roar the red reboot.
Oh, wow, that's pretty...
So this is another card that most people don't play at all, and I think weren't you commentating when Cody played last time? We saw he played Mirror, like
Mirror,
he's playing Mirror.
Which card? Oh, you talking about the spell card?
No, we're talking about Mirror. Like
Mirror's just. I think it's unnecessary.
Yeah, like Jeremy just picked it up. He's like, just okay.
Yeah.
People are not used to seeing that one, even in the Salamangreat decks.
Because it's not played in Japan. Because they've gone through so many iterations. It's like not necessary. I just go by Japan. Like if a card's not being played, it's for a reason. It's just it's kind of like a break.
Yeah. Lock you down. I'll definitely see you in Orlando, man. So now, Will of the Salamangreat, I love that card. Some people don't play it, and I think everyone needs to play that card. I think it's really good. It's a free summon.
I thought it was bad at first, but now I'm like, man, it's an extender.
Yeah, it's a free extender. Yeah. The keyword here is free. Just play it, and I don't have any charge. Soul charge.
I know, like extender with the soul charge.
Absolutely, yeah. It's extremely good.
So when Stalio resolves, it's usually game. How broken Stalio is.
Now we have Mirage Stalio. Yeah, Mirage Stalio is probably one of the best rank 3s to come out in a while. We haven't had many XCs come out, let alone a rank 3, and this is really good.
Those are the YuGiOh designated tables, so please sit at the correct tables. Once again, YuGiOh players...
We should really start writing out their opening hands. like in these sections right here, it'd be cool. You know,
that would be absolutely amazing if I could get Konami's freaking application and tablet. You give me that, I'll make that happen for you.
we'll try to get it to work.
I would love to have that. It's something that if I could ever make happen, I will.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you could if you.
Yeah. So trust me, we've thought about it. Like, how can I do this?
It's hard.
We even thought of like a camera, just put a camera behind them, but then that causes all other complications.
Too many complications.
Too many cables, some more stuff around the players. Like, oh, it's too much. Radical Ninja, no worries, man. You guys can ask me anything you want. I really doesn't bug me at all. I love talking to you guys, and I love answering the chat. So now we have Sunlight Wolf. So Travis, I had someone ask me earlier, and they're always asking why do they make Mirage Stallion, right?
Yeah.
And then they go make Sunlight Wolf on the opposite side. I was like, well, you want to have the open link zone, and you want to when you remake the Sunlight Wolf, you go ahead and special summon another monster under Sunlight Wolf to activate his effect.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very degenerate, which, I think Konami's did a great job with links. They need to stop the whole switching your
zones?
Your zones, because it's too OP. It means going first, you get to, like, make your board. You have so much freedom to make your board how you want, and I think that's just not fair. So if they could implement that ever, that'll be awesome. You know, I feel
I see what you're saying. You're saying because he gets to go first, he has way more freedom than the person going second.
Exactly, because you have zone, like, look at Astalio's on the bottom of a link of a extra deck zone that he already
that's
used.
unoccupied, yeah.
Yeah, like that's just insane to me.
Okay.
It kind of makes the whole linking rule kind of odd. Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, it almost puts a player two at a disadvantage. It's just hard to say because at the same time, it's like we have so many cards that you can get rid of that card. You don't get bothered by it or anything like that. There's different ways to go about it. Exodia the best deck. I don't know. I feel like the balance is the meta because we still have a lot of decks that like to go second. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's things that allow you to go second. You can just pop that card, get rid of it. There's different things.
Going second has never been an actual good strategy though. Like it's been a very high risk.
Yeah, we've turned it into a strategy and it's still really risky.
Yeah, it's super high risk. Because like going first, you're playing freedom. Yeah, you have freedom besides hand traps with Maxi's band.
Crotonic asks, what do we think is the best deck in the format? Danger Thunder Dragons.
I mean, I'm very I'm hyped on Danger Thunder Dragons. I just feel like
I think it's the best deck. I know we don't have one here.
I can't see a deck that even like I'm watching this right now, and it's nowhere near the power level and the versatility that deck has.
Well, we saw it earlier.
Also, Red Reboot's resolved.
Yeah, resolved.
Also, and this is gonna be very nice.
So what we saw on stream from like Kamal, Hani, what they're doing these decks. Yeah. It was like hands down. Okay, this is the best deck in the format.
Yeah. I know Kamal had an unfortunate loss. He told me he kind of made a misplay due to time. So I mean, he should have advanced. Just his, he'll learn from his mistakes.
Do I think Max C could make a comeback? I hope it does. I think
Max C just defines the whole card game, so it should be banned.
No, here's my thing. Max C can come back, but if it's coming back, it needs to come back at 3. Just one stuff or two stuff.
It's
too sacky at 1.
It's still not searchable though. Like a card that isn't searchable and it can define the card game itself should not be in the game. So Japan, of course, knows that Max C dominates the card game. It dominates an entire card game. It's like Dragon Ball Super. Like every deck has Senzu basically, but Senzu kind of balanced. It's not like I'm gonna win the game because of Senzu.
Yeah, I just don't like the whole Maxi at 1 or Maxi at 2 because like it becomes who gets Maxi first.
Or like sometimes it's you're gonna have Maxi in your opponent's not just because 3 isn't like 3 out of 40. Come on, that's not even a great odds of seeing Maxi a good amount of time. How many times you don't see a 3 in a tournament? So people just don't take that into account. And going second, you can't draw your cards. You can't thin out your deck. You have to hard draw Max C, which the odds of that are probably like 12%. I'm pretty sure like 12 or maybe less. So right now, this looks pretty bad for Cody. Pretty sure he's gonna summon. What's the rank 4 that does like infinite damage? Oh, Borosword and the rank 4.
The rank 4 that does infinite damage.
Yeah, right. He's about to summon it right now, probably. It's like C something. Oh, yeah, that's a game.
Oh, okay.
That's game by itself. This combo right here. Jeez. So this is really nasty.
I wonder what Cody has in his other back row. Like what did he set?
Classic Mirror Force. Imagine.
I mean, a call by the Great would have been nice. Could have shake things up a bit.
Yeah, not for nothing. I don't even think he plays it because we haven't seen anything come out of him from Cody. We had it on stream 3 times. He has no call by the Great. I don't think he plays it.
The thing is weird though is Stalio, when it gets sent to the graveyard, right? He's gonna be able to bounce Borosword.
Correct.
So I don't know what's going on. I'm super confused.
3 non-searchable cards only have 33.3% chance of being seen in your opening 5. That's not okay to have. Something literally defined the game. That's only 30% of the time 5 cards. GG in the chat.
Alrighty, YuGiOh players for teams. We have about 13.
So it has to be used as link.
Yeah. You have to use it as link material, and then
Okay,
you
balance.
can,
Balance.
yeah, if you kill it, it doesn't do anything. That's game. That's it. So there's our winner. Jeremy Mitchell wins our Pro Play Tour at Atlanta, Georgia. YCS
No
winner
surprise.
and now PPG winner.
Winner, yeah. Well,
Awesome.